Y'all see dude in the red ski mask? I don't know if y'all can see the play sign and the stop sign, but y'all see that nigga in the red ski mask right there in the right hand bottom corner? That's the nigga who let off shots at who he thought was Jim Jones. Y'all see the dude right there in the red ski mask? In the bottom red, in the bottom right hand corner? That's who was shooting. All right. That's the dude right there. His name is Andre Reed. His name is Andre Reed. The one that I got the red arrow pointed to. That's the same dude that's in the right hand bottom corner that let off shots at who he thought was Jim Jones. Wack 100 definitely played it smart on this one. He employed two local crash dummies, two local hitters who already had beef in the city, who already had attempts on their lives to go ahead and try to kill Jim Jones and whoever was fucking with him. And we gonna cover it. Let's get into it. These two hitters, Andre Reed and Reginald Miles. Reed is 29 and Miles is 31. These two hitters were the opening acts for Jim Jones at this cookout slash motherfucking lounge slash concert. This was taking place at Off the Hook Lounge in Connecticut. These two were the opening acts for Jim Jones at this concert. Wack 100 went ahead and got some hitters from Connecticut to shoot up Jim Jones' concert and made one of the hitters snitch and give the police the two most crash dummiest hitters exact accounts during this attempted hit. They were so stupid they weren't even shooting at Jim Jones. They were shooting at some other motherfuckers, but they thought it was Jim Jones. One yelled, "There goes Capo." What a confidential informant told police was that one person in the SUV yelled, "There goes something with the K." He said a name that starts with the K. 100% guaranteed he said Capo. It's a C, not a K. Let me go ahead and get y'all these reports, man. Two members of a rap group that performed as an opening act at the Jim Jones concert last month in Waterbury have been charged with murder after a drive-by shooting outside the show that left one New Haven man dead and two others injured. Keep in mind, these two dudes had no beef at the concert. They were at the concert performing, and as you see right here in the picture, after they performed, they were in the crowd, front row, in front of Jim Jones' face. The shooter had an iconic red scarf slash face mask on his head, symbolizing the blood gang. And of course, he's the one who fired the fatal shots, striking several people outside of a bodega. And his man's Reginald Miles actually killed somebody with a headshot. You feel me? Let me go ahead and get y'all back into this situation. Now, detectives learned through videos of the show, nearby security cameras, and everywhere else on that street, that the two men that's in this picture right now, and also several other people, keyword, several other people under Wack 100 and the West Coast Connection, had a firearm in their SUV. And the gunfire rang out after the concert ended, according to the arrest warrants. A couple of the victims that suffered gunshot wounds and also lost their lives. Douglas Daniels, who was 37, was struck in the shoulder and chest. He's the one who died. We also have another 35-year-old man who was shot in the hip. And we also have another 33-year-old man that was shot in the head. Actually, the dude that got shot in the head, he survived. Your man Miles right here on the left-hand side of this picture, he's the one who struck Douglas Daniels in the shoulder and the chest and killed him. Reed was arrested, and also Miles, more than a week after the shooting. After Waterbury, Connecticut police publicly identified him as a wanted suspect and sought the public's help locating him. Both men were charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and 2 counts of first-degree assault. The one who killed the nigga, he faces another half-dozen weapons charges and charges of reckless endangerment. The one who killed the nigga, he got a $3 million bond. The one who let off shots at what he thought was Jim Jones, he got a $2 million bond. Now let's get through this. See, Jim Jones, you fucking with a real West Coast hitter, man. He knows what to do. He knows who to employ. He employed the top hitters in Waterbury, where you had your concert. They also were the opening acts for your concert, Jim Jones. He got their attention. See, the problem with Wack 100 is he never has to directly reach out and employ anybody. He has at least 300 to 400 people who can do that for him that's under him. That's the problem. See, when you're beefing with Lil C's, True Life and all that, they like to be vocal in their threats towards you and your gang. They like to put in work. They like to announce it. But Wack 100 earned his name from killing niggas and keeping it 100. That's what his name stands for. It doesn't mean that he's whack. It means that he whack niggas and he keeps it 100. Okay. The man who killed the nigga, he was already in top-notch beef. Niggas already put a bag on his head trying to get him up out of here. So to select him was perfection. Okay? He shoot and kill niggas. They're going to think it's in retaliation or something. But there are several witnesses at this concert at Off the Hook Lounge in Connecticut that told police there were zero problems during this concert. It's a key factor because police want to know what altercation provoked this. But the key thing is that no problems arose at this concert. You know Jim Jones with the hitters, especially the local hitters he tapped in with. They were chilling outside of a bodega after the concert. They didn't leave. They thought it was gangster enough to go ahead and post up. The SUV with several occupants drove past. One thought he seen Jim Jones. Remember, they were in front. Let me go ahead and pull this up, man. Let me make this full screen. It's the first one. Here you go, right here, y'all. Notice the dude with the red ski mask is front and center at the Jim Jones concert after he performed and opened up for him. He's the one, Wack 100, through several parties, employed to put that pressure on Jim Jones. TRAV, Mano, Fabulous. One of you fake super thug ass niggas that be talking all that shit on motherfucking Clubhouse ain't bust a grape in this fruit fight. But this nigga Wack 100 made wine. Okay. Pinot Grigio type shit. Okay. And once again, Jim Jones, we get reports that people were shot and shot at, but we don't get reports of people with Bird Gang, Jim Jones himself, motherfuckers with Jim Jones return not one shot. But the crazy part about this news article, about this shooting, people, and I'm going to put this up here so all my sub-guardians can see. I ain't hiding nothing. Somebody said Wack 100 ain't got nothing to do. Fuck out of here, nigga. Period. Wack 100 has everything to do with this. Jim Jones been talking hella shit. Jim Jones ain't been doing shit, but Jim Jones been getting his ass motherfucking pressured by real gangsters. Why you think Meek Mill ain't show up when Game was in the middle of motherfucking Philly eating cheesesteaks at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? It's a different type of beef. Different type of pressure. The Game didn't decide to go out there to go to Philly for fucking cheesesteaks. Wack 100 was capping. That's all him. Let me ask y'all a question. And you can go ahead and fact check this. You can fact check it. It's all over the internet. Go to the Clubhouse argument where Wack 100 was explaining to TRAV about the Connecticut situation. Please go to the Clubhouse argument where Wack 100 said he rented 5 SUVs, 5 of them, one in which was used in this drive-by. Okay? He rented 5 of them to go to Connecticut, and he said he needed no security. He had all street niggas with him. He tapped in with the hitters in Connecticut and applied that pressure to Jim Jones. That's why he says he's confused. You talking all this shit, but when it was time for you to get busy, you don't get busy. That's why he don't respect you, Trav. Because you was on Clubhouse woofing while his hitters is out in the field shooting. West Coast shit. Okay? This ain't no Kane decides to go ahead and shoot these niggas up that shot his cousin. We found him at the burger spot. Let's go hop in this whip and go do a drive-by. No. False. Wack 100 wouldn't be here today if he was making stupid decisions like that against his enemies. Miles had an attempt on his life. This is why he was picked. He didn't have anything to live for. He had top-notch beef. Niggas had a bag on his head. He was going to get locked up anyway. He was on the run. That's the one who killed the nigga at this concert. After the concert, I'm sorry. He showed up at a deal for this dude to buy these shoes. All right? Miles supposed to buy some shoes. The dude showed up with the empty shoebox and a 9mm and tried to take Miles out. Wack 100 said, that's a perfect shooter. I need him, bro. He survived that too. I need him, bro. He moving out here like John Wick. I need him. Reed, top-notch hitter and distributor of heroin in Connecticut, was also employed by Wack 100 to get Jim Jones up out of here. You see him right here in the picture. The bottom right-hand corner. Witnesses said the shooter had on a red ski mask. You're only going to get this on Sub God's channel. Like, you might see a big news channel report on it right now, but you ain't got this motherfucking picture. Shout out to all my hitters on Reddit. I seen somebody say Wack has nothing to do with this. No, false. Wack 100 already placed himself in Connecticut around the time that this happened. When Trav was pressing him on Clubhouse, he already said he rented 5 SUVs to go to Connecticut for a show that he had to do. The show was to get Jim Jones the fuck up out of here. Trav was saying that he ended up running from Trav and all the gangsters and shit and getting the fuck up out of there wherever the fuck they had a show at. Wack 100 said, no, that's false. I was with my wife. We went to the rental car place and rented out 5 SUVs. Then we went to Connecticut. Where were y'all at? You see, when the first police officers at the scene encountered Daniels and the man who had been shot in the hip, witnesses told them that they seen an SUV speed away from the scene and that the SUV was located at the hospital where they learned the third victim had been shot in the head but would survive. That was the person that was to confirm it was Jim Jones, somebody with Jim Jones. They went to the hospital to go confirm if Jim Jones was actually shot or not. You need to go confirm for Wack 100. You want to get paid the back end? Yeah, make sure we get that confirmation, homie. That's West Coast shit. You wouldn't know nothing about it. Y'all East Coast niggas. Both injured men spoke with police in the aftermath that night. And one told them witnesses had seen a man in a red mask open fire And the crazy part was they remembered a man performing in a red mask earlier in the afternoon as an opening act for Jim Jones. Before he could actually speak with police, the dude Daniels, he died. But his son was at the show. He's another person who told police about the man in the red mask who had performed in the afternoon, but said that there were no problems during the concert. Zero problems. Wack 100 said that he rented 5 SUVs to go to Connecticut and to perform and do their shows. These 5 SUVs were filled with street niggas. That's what he said. When they got to Connecticut, one of these SUVs took part in this drive-by and was discarded. Wack 100 nor his wife rented these SUVs. Cut the cap. This is perfect. He's already confirmed this on Clubhouse. Go back to the argument with TRAV and Wack 100 and confirm it. Detectives reviewed social media videos of the opening act that included the man in the red mask that you see right here in the bottom corner, and immediately recognized many of the men involved in the rap group. Many of the men. That means they caught 2 shooters, and there are several people still free that's left Connecticut that's on Clubhouse with Wack 100. that took the rest of the SUVs and left. These 2 were the locals. They're not leaving and going nowhere. They're staying right here and going to prison, which is where they want to go. They're committing all these type of crimes. They want to go. One distributing heroin, top level, shooting niggas. Real talk. He's already been doing this. He was already under investigation. The other one already had a hit out on his life. He didn't give a fuck about nothing to nobody. Okay. Now, the dude with the red mask, he actually pulled down his red mask and revealed his face like so in this video. I don't know. Y'all probably can see the play and pause. So hold on. There you go. You can see his face right there, bruh. That's his face. That's why I put together this video. That's his face right there, bruh. Let me make it full screen for you. That's fucking face. Go back, bruh. I can rewind this shit back. That's his fucking face right there, bruh. The red mask pulled down. It didn't just happen during the concert when they were performing, police. It happened during the concert, and I got the picture right there. Anyway, let me go back and make that full screen for y'all in case y'all think Sub God be capping, which y'all know he never caps. All right. So, Jim Jones, again, man, when are you going to send shots at anybody? Because Wack 100 waiting. He getting all the top crash dummy hitters to send shots at you. They thought you was outside the bodega playing GANGSTA. They ended up just shooting at a bunch of locals and killing one of them and injuring 3 of them. 2 of them, I'm sorry. Injuring 2 of them. They thought it was you. They said, oh, there go Capo. Surveillance video near the club showed Miles, Reed, and 2 other men, which one of the men are confidential informant for the police right now. They left the club and got into an SUV owned by Miles' girlfriend. Okay. One of these rentals ended up being purchased by Miles' girlfriend, reported stolen with the rental company, and that's how that worked. The camera clearly captured Miles wearing a white t-shirt, holding a firearm as he entered the vehicle and putting on the red face mask as the car turned onto East Farm Street. All right. The confidential informant who shared the backseat, they say the young man, I'm just going to say the confidential informant because that's what he is. The confidential informant who shared the backseat with Miles and who was connected to Wack 100 came forward to police early this month to explain what he saw happen. Hey, bruh, not somebody on the street, somebody in the actual SUV, bruh. It was all perfect, bruh. Because they got to give them up. They like, you not about to do no extra investigating on this side. You going to give them up, bruh. So he is identified in the court records only as cooperating witness, one for fear of retaliation. So he's listed in the court records as confidential witness number one. He told police that as their SUV pulled down East Farm Street, Reed, the one that's in the red face mask right here, said from the driver's seat that he spotted someone in a group outside a nearby bodega and said, there he is. There he goes. According to the affidavit, he believed Reed mentioned a name or nickname beginning with K, Capo, which is a C, not a K, like the name of the man who was shot in the head but survived, records show, whose name wasn't with the K. Miles then leaned over the young man and opened fire on the group, hitting Daniels and two other victims before speeding away. All these dudes was at this concert. There were less cameras in the concert than it was on the street. The street had all the cameras. If there was a beef between these locals and these two hitters, it would have jumped off in the party, especially with how they just went gung-ho, all crazy willy-nilly. No, it was perfectly planned to be this way. He says, I didn't recognize anyone in the group, and I don't know why Miles was shooting at him. There was no altercation and no words were exchanged during this concert. That's what the dude said in a sworn written statement. I looked over to where the dude, Reg, who's Miles, to where he was shooting, and I saw a guy on the ground near the sidewalk. And this nigga was the only one shooting. The dude said he then demanded to be let out of the car so he can get back in Wack 100's caravan. And y'all going y'all merry way, bro. Y'all just caught a body, bro. I'm already like gonna have to snitch on y'all niggas. So let me out. Hey, doe, let me out. He even did the West Coast Classic Minister Society let me out from the Boys in the Hood scene, bruh. Remember Boys in the Hood when a nigga said, hey, dope boy, just let me out, bruh. That was a sign to them right there, because if I'm going on a hit and some nigga be like, let me out after we just let all shots, nigga, you staying in, nigga. I'm locking all doors, nigga. You ain't going nowhere. And I would have shot him. He would have been dead because he's going to be a witness later on. A problem we don't need. The dude, Miles, asked us if we were scared. He wrote in the statement, I said I was scared and said to drop me off. I got dropped off by the McDonald's near the mall and they drove towards Union Street. That's where Wack 100 picked me up at McDonald's. I haven't had any communication with Reg, that's Miles, or any other guys since. I didn't know someone died from the shooting until I came to the police department. All right. Now, after this statement, police went ahead and arrested Reed, and they went ahead and got Miles too. You feel me? Now, Miles' court date is going to be September the 1st, which is coming up. And Reed's court date is going to be October the 13th, which is going to be coming up as well, man, in a couple months, man. And I say this to say that. I say that to say this, bro. Jim Jones, you tried to perform at a cookout in a backyard of a rinky-dink ass state like Connecticut, and you got your ass shot at. It's a clear message that no matter where you go, them niggas gonna find you. You the one that told TRAV to stop woofing on Clubhouse because you know niggas tried to get you up out the way just prior to that. So you don't even, like, you're not even trying to come at Wack 100 crazy until Wack 100 publicly called you a hoe ass nigga and a pussy. It never got to this point until now because he knows you're a pussy. That's why he's calling you out now. And also TRAV, he's calling TRAV out as well. Cause TRAV, you did all this woofing about how Wack 100 ran and all this, but you ain't say nothing about a shooting at Jim Jones concert that left somebody dead and 3 others injured. You left that part out. You left the part out that the nigga that ended up shooting at y'all had a red face mask on and was sitting in front of y'all face the whole concert after they opened up for y'all. See, when you have a hitter like Wack 100, you never know what angle is going to come from. You hear shots ringing out, man. You just think, well, if I didn't have an altercation here at this concert, it's not about me. They said a nigga saw a dude, which the dude Reed saw, who he thought was Jim Jones, who he called Capo. Like, listen, if you're in the front row of a Jim Jones concert, you don't call him Jim Jones, bro. You call him Capo, bro. You're a super fan. You just opened up for him. You up there sucking the mad Jim Jones dick anyway. All right? So you calling him Capo, all that. It just so happens you were sent there to perform and to take Jim Jones out. That's the reason why you sat there with a red face mask on. Like, listen to me, bro. Nobody else in this concert had a red face mask on except for this dude, bro. It's a clear message that the blood gang from Cali is here in the form of Connecticut gangsters who aren't even connected to blood gang members, who are not well known in the state of Connecticut as being with blood. One nigga is a heroin dealer and another one is just a local stick-up boy who got a bag on his head now. That's who these niggas are. Clearly somebody who Wack 100 wants to tap in with to go ahead and get Jim Jones out the way. And unfortunately, they didn't get Jim Jones out the way. They ended up getting the guy out the way whose son was attending that same party. And he lost his dad because a dude thought he saw Capo. Like, it could have been any other letter in the world, bro. B, C, M, L, N, O, P. Jim Jones can have any nickname in the world. Puffy, Diddy, Killer Cam. But his nickname is Capo. Okay. Jim Jones, what you gonna do about this, brother? I don't want to hear another word from you on Clubhouse till you retaliate, bro. Wack 100 clearly called you a hoe ass nigga, called TRAV a hoe ass nigga, said you don't want no smoke. He said that you can go ahead and give him the address anytime, bro, because y'all be linking up when you come to Cali. When you come to Cali, you drop Wack 100's your location. That's exactly what Wack 100 said, bro. So he doesn't understand all this animosity. I mean, he just got you shot at thinking it was you, and they killed the nigga out there, man. You tried to perform in the backyard, bro. I mean, I guess it is limited places that you can perform at. You thought you was going to do a little concert on a sneak tip. Try to get some more local fans out in the boonies of Connecticut or something. At some bullshit called Off the Hook Lounge. Nah, nigga. That ain't rocking with Wack 100. Wack be everywhere, like you see. Like he said on Clubhouse, he rented out 5 SUVs and went to Connecticut. All SUVs were filled with street niggas. No security. Now, that's how you put 2 and 2 together right there, bro, because of y'all motherfucking miles, bro. If Wack 100 never confirmed that he did go to Connecticut, we wouldn't have a story today. You simply wouldn't be able to make the connection. He's that good. The police haven't even made that connection. He's that good. He's already went ahead and planted a confidential informant within that SUV to give them all the information they need and to not give them all the information they need. Okay. Jim Jones, you ran from Lil C Squad, understandably at Rucker Park. True Life, he basically slapped you all around this motherfucking city of New York. Took your chains. Ain't nothing happened to True Life ever in life, bruh. True Life got out of prison, cut his hair, and just been on some GQ low profile. I'm with Jay-Z, so I'm a low-key millionaire ass nigga. High key. I ain't gotta say shit to nobody, drop no music. I never still to this day heard one song from True Life, bruh. But somehow, some way, this nigga signed to Rockefeller. Like, miss me, bruh. Jim Jones, you copped out to the True Life beef by signing with Rockefeller and signing under Jay-Z. You know that True Life pressure was going to disappear as soon as you made that move. That was one of the reasons why you did it. It wasn't the money. Desiree Perez, a known informant, is your label head. It's who you're signed under. Wack 100 created a position for you where you got to show and prove or shut the fuck up and be the confidential informant you are. Just like Trav is getting tired. Trav is getting tired of not being a gangster, bruh, and being a part of a confidential informant camp, bruh. He can't make the same moves he used to make. Why you think he was getting so fucking irritated with Jim Jones on Clubhouse? The real shit started to come out. God damn it, Jim Jones. Why the fuck aren't we going to apply pressure to this pussy ass nigga Wack 100, bruh? He talking all this shit on our names? Never. I'm fucking Trav. I kill that nigga Wack 100. Are you crazy? What Jim Jones say? Calm down, Trav. Chill, bro. We can't, like, chill out, bro. We can't talk like that on no Clubhouse. Hey, Jim Jones, I don't care. I don't care. Wasn't that what Trav was doing, bro? I don't care about none of that. I'm ready to crash. What Jim Jones say? Hey, Trav, chill, bro. We can't do that. No, we can't do that. Why you think Jim Jones said that, bro? Because he's a confidential informant. Trav is not. Trav just thinks he's part of Gang with Mano and Fabulous and all the fucking top celebrities. He think he just one of them gangsters that's not going to be played with. Again, and that's where I was about to go to, Brooklyn Goon. That's what I was about to say. We might as well cover it since you said it. Jim Jones, listen, you're not beefing with Lil C's or 6ix9ine or any of them. No, you're beefing with Wack 100, bro. Just apologize, bro. Apologize to that man, bro, because this is a type of beef where you can't survive, bro, or you got to jump out the window and crash, break your confidential informant agreement and end up going to prison, bro, finally, for one of your crimes. Like, bruh, Lil Wayne even went to jail before you, nigga. Well, that's the last thing we thought we'd see, bruh. And Lil Wayne became in Bud for a minute, yeah, but he was stomping in New York for a minute, cool. He was fucking with Joel's Heavy, cool. But that's the last nigga we thought we seeing doing prison time before you, nigga, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne stood tall and I don't give a fuck where he was at. Protective custody, I don't care. That's Lil Wayne, nigga. It's common sense. Lil Wayne come to your prison, nigga. I would lock that nigga up in a corner somewhere in a cage so everybody can see him. I would have locked his ass up right there. Like a little rat. Not like calling him a rat, but I'm like a little guinea pig. Like, look, that's Lil Wayne right there. I don't give a fuck if you a celebrity or not, nigga. You come to motherfucking Rikers Island, that's what's gonna happen to you, nigga. You carry guns in New York, that's what's gonna happen. But the one thing we ain't seen is if Jim Jones is built for prison. Like Jim Jones, bruh. Like, you've been trying to get cock diesel all of a sudden, nigga. Like, you just know you're going to have to prove yourself at some point, and it's coming up. Like, the pressure is on. Like, Wack 100. Notice, people on the West Coast, they don't talk shit about Wack 100. Don't listen to these New York niggas who say Wack 100 don't get respect on the West Coast, nigga. That nigga is better than Suge Knight on the West Coast, nigga. That nigga get nothing but respect. I've personally seen Wack 100 tell anybody on the West Coast, if you got a problem with him, I am live on Instagram at this location right now. And if you got a problem with me, come through, and ain't nobody come through. Okay? He's in control of the Crips by making sure Blueface has that bag, aka don't have that bag for real, compared to Wack 100. And you're telling me, Jim Jones, you're trying to beef with that nigga, bro? Much love, Harlem. Hell nah. Capo. The same fucking name that the nigga shouted out before they tried to take your life out there, but ended up taking somebody else's life out in Connecticut, bro. Watch where you be doing concerts since you're on this new motherfucking path, bro. Like, you need to start making gospel music, bro. Why are you still rapping about bricks when you can't be out here selling bricks? You have to confidentially inform motherfuckers about shit. You're on the wiretap committing conspiracy to commit assault at least, nigga. God damn. Violating means a fucking violent act. Okay? You were caught on many wiretaps. It wasn't just one. If they caught you on one wiretap talking that kind of shit, they caught you on a dozen. That shit just ain't been made public. The FBI made public what they wanted to make public. They know 90% of the motherfuckers in the hood gonna take what they see at face value and ain't gonna sit up there and try to put two and two together. But it's gonna be a 10% of motherfuckers who is. Okay? Nigga, if you are on the phone telling somebody, go rob that bank needs to go ahead and be robbed right now, and a person goes and robs that bank, you're as much culpable of robbing that bank as he is. You're committing conspiracy. They said that Jim Jones issued a credible threat on Tekashi 6ix9ine's life, and he is still fucking free. After Tekashi got incarcerated, nigga, the little Mexican rainbow hair nigga went to prison before you, Jim Jones. Like, everybody. The local crackhead, the nigga that can't get his life together that worked at McDonald's. Everybody goes to jail except for you, Jim Jones. The Migo that got caught up with ICE after running that stop sign. Everybody goes to jail before you, nigga. Now say that to say this, bro. You can't beef with a nigga like Wack 100. You're going to send some hitters at you that's going to make you have to commit crimes in the public's eye. He publicly let you know he was in Connecticut at the time when the shooting occurred. In Connecticut at your fucking concert, you stupid ass nigga. At that same exact time, TRAV said that y'all had beef in New York the night prior. And that you were gangster enough to go ahead and continue on with your fucking shows after that. And your next stop was Connecticut. Okay. Y'all talk too much on some fucking Clubhouse. Sorry. Some of us are good at connecting the fucking dots. Don't come on Clubhouse. That's how I was covering other beefs and shit and getting inside information on them. Like, you can go ahead and look at the YouTube content all day when niggas bring you some news shit, but the real story juice shit, the real juicy shit goes down on Clubhouse. They let you know about all type of shit on there. And Wack 100 confirmed 100% on many videos that's floating around the internet that he was in Connecticut at the time of the shooting. Him and 5 caravan full of SUVs, in which him and his wife, he said, went ahead and rented because of the beef that y'all had in New York the night before. He didn't run nowhere. He said he went and rented out 5 SUVs full of street niggas. And then went and rented out some street niggas in Connecticut to go and get you up out the way. They thought you was chilling outside of a bodega in the crowd. The dude with the red mask that's shown right here in this picture, who's looking at you face to face right now, look at this picture, bro. The shooter is literally on the right bottom hand corner of this picture, looking square in Jim Jones' face. He thought he seen you and told his mans to shoot you. Okay. And his mans ended up shooting and hitting people that were not Jim Jones or part of the Bird Gang, period. There goes Capo. Shoot him. He's not going to say, there goes Jim Jones. I mean, these are street niggas, right? They're not lame like that, right? They're not going to say, oh, there goes Jim Jones. Shoot him. They said, there goes Capo. Shoot Capo. There he is. There he goes. Shoot. That's what the confidential informant already told police. He gave them a play-by-play of everything that happened within the SUV in which the crime occurred. Stupid. Perfectly planted by motherfucking Wack 100. Like, when you're beefing with Wack 100, you have to worry about police. You have to worry about gang members. You got to worry about civilians. You got to worry about anybody willing to participate and earn stripes for motherfucking Wack. Or anybody who's willing to get into good graces. Somebody who wants a loan from motherfucking Wack 100 and Cash Money. Don't forget, he's part of Cash Money West, stupid. Who has immunity from prosecution and Cash Money? Birdman, stupid. So any crimes that he may commit or his subordinates may commit are going to be motherfucking protected by the immunity motherfucking shit that Birdman has, stupid. You can't beef with a nigga like that, Jim Jones, who works for a nigga that got immunity from prosecution. It's just not going to happen. You'll never make a connection to Wack 100 because he's not the one making the connections. He has too many people under him to do that. And he uses them wisely. He even told you himself, look, He's not out here trying to be the roughest, toughest motherfucking gangster out here. He just wanted to make sure him and his wife were safe. So, versus the vehicles they were motherfucking rocking with, when he got into it with Trav and all them other niggas, he went and rented out 5 SUVs full of street niggas. That's what he said. And went to Connecticut. When they got to Connecticut, they went ahead and got a couple crash dummies and a few other people to go to Jim Jones' concert, in which 2 of these people were part of a group that was performing as the opening act. After they performed there, he knew they would get a front row motherfucking seat to Jim Jones' fucking show after they performed, because they were the opening acts, which they did. He's right here on the fucking screen in the bottom right-hand corner with the red ski mask on. The fucking shooter. Okay. You had the shooter / spotter, and then you had the one who killed the nigga that was posted outside with the other niggas after the motherfucking performance, because he's not in this picture. The one who said, there he goes, there goes Capo, there he is. He's the one that's in this picture right now in front of Jim Jones' face. Jim Jones, man, you got 2 options right now. 2 options only. Something has to happen at a Wack 100 concert, a Blueface concert, a motherfucking interview where Wack 100 at, for any of you niggas, Trav, Mano, Fabulous, Jim Jones, all you niggas, none of you niggas' credibility are even stamped or solid no more, nigga. Something's gotta happen to Wack 100, or you niggas is pussy, and you niggas is food out here. Period. Jim Jones, you had a concert after y'all had beef and shit got shot up and niggas died. You survived. Again. You had a basketball motherfucking tournament. Niggas started motherfucking running up in that shit, making you run and all this other shit. You ended up living in New York City. True Life ended up living in New York City and running and slapping you up and motherfucking taking your chains and all this shit and bragging about it on fucking DVDs and shit, in which I bought faithfully and laughed at. And replayed on YouTube many fucking times to this fucking day when I need a good laugh. When you need a good laugh, type in True Life and that's it. You ain't gonna see no music. All you're gonna see is a bunch of motherfucking one-eye Willie chains and a whole bunch of shit talking. That's it. You ain't do shit about that. He's still running around here, not worried about no Trav, not worried about no Mano, not worried about nobody on no motherfucking Bird Gang, because y'all are confident. Like, I'm not gonna say y'all are confident. I almost said it, bro. I'm about to put all y'all in that same. It's easy to do because Jim Jones is a confidential informant. And he can't pull that gangster shit like he used to. The most gangster shit, like I said in the description, that he's done in the public's eye in the past few years was run up on a motherfucking Love and Hip Hop hairdressing ass nigga for his girlfriend and kind of shoved him around the corner with some other big niggas surrounding him like y'all were top goons of the city. It's the only gangster shit you've done in the public's eye, bruh. Other than that, you done caught gun charges and drug charges. Them shits disappeared. You still out here not missing a beat. Not had no bond, no bail. Nigga, we ain't got not one mug shot from Capo. We ain't got no mug shot in the Hall of Fame for no Jim Jones, bro. We got every other rapper. We don't got one for Jim Jones, though. Nigga, you be rapping. You don't be the main one rapping about bricks, nigga. No bullshit. You be the main one. You and Pusha T. And Pusha T solid. You can do that out motherfucking 757 out VA out Norfolk. You can do that. And plus their manager snitched on them. Try to get them up out of there. That's already public motherfucking information. Jim Jones, you're the main one out here talking about bricks and selling cocaine and how this motherfucking brick right here, you got this raw and all this other shit. You the gangster you put on for the East Coast. You giving inspirational speeches that make me want to even motherfucking become a motherfucking blood and rock the flag. Nigga, You ain't faced not 1 day of jail time. Nigga, you ain't even been in the processing chairs. Nigga, you ain't even been to medical. And got your blood taken, nigga. And you blood. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Handle that Wack 100 getting your motherfucking concert shot the fuck up. Do something now. The spotlight is on you. Cut the clubhouse bullshit. Cause Trav is mad. Trav is mad he can't do no gangster shit. He always noticed now. See, that's the thing with dumb super street niggas, man. They start to notice shit after a while. Now he's starting to wonder, like, God damn, why the fuck this nigga Jim Jones letting this dude Wack 100 play with us like that, bruh? Like, what's really going on? Why is he letting this nigga talk to us like any old kind of way, bruh? Why is he with a known motherfucking rat? And he still look like he's winning this argument. We should easily be winning this and going to go smack him up. Why is Jim Jones holding me back? Because he's a confidential informant, Trav. He can't do that gangster shit no more. After that case with them guns and drugs in Georgia, ain't no more gangster shit for Jim Jones. Is gangster shit happens and Jim Jones confidentially informed the police about it. That's what happens. So don't do no gangster shit around Jim Jones. You better keep that shit in Chuck E. Cheese, nigga. Anything happen outside of Chuck E. Cheese, nigga, Jim Jones watching, nigga. I'm letting you know, bruh. Keep that shit in Chuck E. Cheese, nigga. Or you gonna win one of them prizes for real. A lifetime motherfucking life sentence in motherfucking Rikers Island, nigga. You already see some niggas then came outside on the street from Chuck E. Cheese and got some motherfucking nice little numbers. They got some nice prizes already. Okay? Shotty, he got a nice little 15-year motherfucking prize from the top shelf after he done turned in his tokens. You feel me? Your motherfucking nigga Mel Murder, he went ahead and got an 11.5-year sentence for motherfucking talking on the same fucking phone that Jim Jones escaped imprisonment from. Like, listen to me, Trav. 1 + 1 = 2. Your boss is a confidential informant. Don't expect to be out here playing Call of Duty with a nigga that's out here motherfucking acting like he Max Payne, nigga. Because all in all, even though he still sometimes break the law, he's still law enforcement. Okay. Hey, Jim Jones, handle that beef, nigga. Niggas trying to take you up out of here, man. Wack 100 went ahead and hired some local Joe Smo niggas to come and smoke you at your concert, even performed at your concert. They already confirmed they was in Connecticut after he said on Clubhouse to Trav that he rented out 5 SUVs with his wife to go ahead and travel to Connecticut with nothing but street niggas and no security. And again, don't be out here being pussy and not having your soldiers not making any type of moves against these niggas, man. Because as you see, Wack 100 ain't worried about none of you niggas. He's still making plays against you niggas, but he ain't worried about none of you niggas. Meek Mill, he did the right thing. He made up with the game. He knew he can't fuck with no Wack. What the fuck happened when Meek Mill was motherfucking beefing with Wack 100 people? Wack 100 brought a whole army to Philly. He filled up at least 4 blocks of niggas in Philly at 3 o'clock in the morning, nigga. And it wasn't no club let outs on that block or nothing. Meek Mill said, I'm sorry. Hey, the gang, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Game said, all right, I accept your apology. Oh, you already know Jim Jones is shitting his pants, bro. That's a given. That's a given. He don't know what to do right now. He don't know whether to be Capo or Jim Jones, the confidential informant. He don't know which one he's able to be. Wack 100 is on the same level as Big U. Jim Jones, he faced all the local jokers, bro, but he ain't never faced the kingpin before. That's underneath a nigga that got immunity from prosecution on public record stamp. Birdman has a certificate for immunity from prosecution, nigga. He went ahead and took Wack 100 under his wing, bro. The top fucking blood in the United States of America is Wack 100, bro. Don't listen to them niggas that make fun of his name and shit. Wack 100 stands for whacking niggas and keeping it 100. Don't think it's all the nigga lame, whack. Don't think it's that. I'm just letting y'all niggas know before y'all go up try to smack. He's the only black man that's been on camera beating up white people. Hey, T-Zing King TV, suck my dick, nigga. Period. Make me shut up, nigga. Sorry about that, y'all. But make me shut up, nigga, and suck my dick while you at it, bitch. My face card on everything, nigga. You feel me? Stop playing with me, nigga. Face card on everything, nigga. And if you don't think so, nigga, here you go. I ain't gotta go get the hammer. It's public knowledge. I got 3. Okay. Come see me or shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Jim Jones, a confidential informant. Wack 100 went ahead and hired some niggas in Connecticut to shoot his motherfucking party up. And he already confirmed he was in motherfucking Connecticut, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. We talk about all facts, no fiction on this side, nigga. And if you got a problem with it, come make me shut the fuck up, nigga, so I can blow your fucking head off, nigga. Period. Nigga. Anyway. Wack 100. It's nothing I gotta tell you, bro. You moving right. You not moving sloppy. You not leaving loose ends. And you definitely got some confidential informants on your team to go ahead and make sure that the feds have what they need to make the arrests and to get the convictions they need in order for you to keep operating the way you operate. And I salute that, man, because, hey, at the end of the day, can't nobody stop some shit like that. Meek Mill knew he couldn't stop some shit like that, so he copped out quick. That beef didn't even motherfucking make it past day 3. So the Jim Jones shit, he want to go ahead and call it quits now. Jim Jones don't want to beef with no Wack 100. Trav is the one that's fueling the fire with this shit, and Trav don't understand, bro. Your boss is a confidential informant. He can't be out there going, brr. He can't play the bird game, diplomat games no more, bro. Or he's going to be incarcerated for a lengthy sentence. He's going to face hella charges, including them gun and drug charges that he got in Georgia hanging over his head. That's a federal motherfucking case, nigga. Okay. Yeah, Jim Jones, do some retaliation or something. Send Mano in with a suicide vest or something, man. That nigga ain't doing nothing anyway. That nigga need to make headlines for something other than being an egghead, big-bodied ass Mario motherfucking shell in the motherfucking shoulder ass nigga. Showing up at motherfucking Jim Jones party with Alpo and Fabulous and shit, thinking he the shit, when really all you had was, I hate her. I don't even know how you still got money, nigga. You need to be working that motherfucking Subway or something, man. No, I don't know why the fuck you still got money thinking you fly, nigga. You're not. Nigga, you're some ass at fucking rapping. You can't make no motherfucking hits, nigga. You need to go work at Subway and make me a motherfucking meatball marinara sandwich on some motherfucking 3 cheese bread and motherfucking provolone cheese, nigga. Because that's the only thing you good for. You ain't good for protecting Jim Jones, nigga. People out there getting shot and killed around Jim Jones. Ain't nobody getting shot and killed around Wack 100. Ain't nobody getting shot and killed on the East Coast around Wack 100. But all these niggas getting shot and killed around Jim Jones. Even Joel Santana did time for a gun in the airport. Like, honestly, I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to cover that, Okie. Hey, Aki. My bad, Aki. I ain't see the A. I'm going to cover that, Aki. I think at that point, like Joel Santana said, I need to go to prison for something. I can't be attached to these niggas that never be going to prison. Like Killer Cam be talking about hella drugs. Jim Jones be talking about hella drugs. I think it's public record that I've been talking about cocaine for a long time. Nigga, Joel Santana made 2 CDs talk about cocaine. It's been public record that nigga hold drugs and guns in his motherfucking studio. He ain't getting locked up for none of it. Yeah. Think Joel Santana got locked up on some accident shit? That was on purpose. The only people to get locked up and to hold it down out of the diplomats was Hell Rell and Joel Santana. Joel Santana went to prison, took the pictures, let them know that he wasn't fooled. He got the gang with him, and he good. So even though he a skinny nigga, whatever, he came out official. Teeth or not, he came out official. We never would have thought that Joel Santana would have went to prison before some fucking Jim Jones, bro. Like Jim Jones. Sometimes prison time for niggas like you is necessary for your respect, bro. Niggas lost their respect for you about 3 weeks ago. When they seen you ain't about no type of gun busting, you about niggas going ahead shitting on your name publicly on Clubhouse in front of hundreds of people while your gang is present trying to take up for you. Like, nigga, you still ain't made no type of retaliation moves in the motherfucking public's eye, nigga. This the public's motherfucking era, nigga. Something gotta happen around Wack 100 at least. Around them. Nobody around them even got touched, nigga. But everywhere you go to do a show, you get shot at. This ain't the first time niggas done shot up your concert, Jim Jones. Wack 100 said he was in Connecticut at the time of the shootings. Trav tried to talk a whole bunch of shit, talk about he ran from Jim Jones, Trav, and all of them in the club and shit the night before that. So if you want to talk all that shit on Clubhouse, talk about how Jim Jones' concert got shot up the next day, nigga. After Wack 100 said he employed hundreds of thousands of street niggas to get in 5 motherfucking SUVs that he rented out, him and his wife, and went to Connecticut with. He clarified the story several times on Clubhouse. Jim Jones, you gotta show me something, bro. Other than running in Rucker Park, other than motherfucking True Life slapping you around your whole motherfucking state, not the city, the state, nigga. Show me something, bro. Show me that you real deal, bro. Because right now you real fucking confidential informant. Real confidential informant list. You feel me? That shit is an adjective for you now. A confidential informant list. That's how you acting right now. Do something, nigga. Stop rapping. Now we found a rapper that needs to stop rapping and do some street shit. You don't need to stick to the formula of being a rapper, nigga. You need to be doing some street. Everybody else doing street shit against you. But you ain't doing no street shit against them. You ain't even using your soldiers. Trav ready to crash out and do some prison time, not giving a fuck how much prison time it is, nigga. And you're holding him back. That's not gangster, nigga. You got a certified soldier. Everybody in New York vouches for Trav. I don't care about that 50 Cent shit. Everybody in New York vouches for Trav, bro. I've seen it in the comments. They all vouch for him. You got a nigga like that saying, Jim Jones, I will jump out the window for you, bro. Right now. And kill this nigga Wack 100, bro. Wherever he at, bro. We will apply pressure to these pussies right now. And this nigga Jim Jones said, hey, we can't do that. You can't do that. We're blood. You can't do that. I'm Jim Jones. I'm a confidential informant. You can't do that. Don't crash, Trav. Please don't crash. You're the toughest nigga I got in my radius. So I know if anything immediately tries to happens to me, like, come on, bruh. Like, why the fuck isn't Jim Jones ready to make any kind of moves against anybody that has done physical, violent harm to him? Because he's a confidential informant. Lil Caesar's still alive and breathing. True Life's still alive and breathing. Come on, bruh. Jay-Z's still alive and breathing, and now his boss. Weren't they beefing with fucking Rockefeller? Now they fucking joined Rockefeller. You see how that worked? You can't beat them, join them. But see, now you have a beef outside of Rockefeller where you're dealing with the same kind of op. Somebody with hella fucking money and connections, somebody with hella hitters anywhere in the United States of America that they go to. And now you have to watch all angles, even the motherfuckers that's opening up for you at any given concert in the rinky-dink town of Waterbury, Connecticut, nigga. I ain't never heard that shit a day in my life, bro. But you decided to go and do a show there. Them niggas getting money up out there, though. I'll tell you that. But see, Wack 100 applying that pressure to you, nigga. When you start seeing bodies dropping around you in places you go, places you've been prior, like minutes prior, seconds prior, that's when you know them niggas coming. Them niggas coming for you. So give all the speeches you want. Give all the speeches you want on Clubhouse about how you the ultimate warrior. But we don't believe you. You need more people. Okay. This was a good one for my sub-guardians, man, because y'all know my internet ain't been working. And we back, baby. We had to cover this one. Let me give y'all one last look at this nigga. Let me go ahead and give y'all one last look at this shit, bruh. So y'all can understand, man. This is what's in the thumbnail. I covered the whole story. If y'all ain't caught it, man, make sure y'all go ahead and run this shit back. I'm about to end this shit right now, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Any donations, I greatly appreciate it. To my Cash App, sub God 202. I appreciate all y'all, all my supporters. Everybody that knows this all facts, no fiction. I ain't got time for fucking lies because, quite frankly, yeah, I called Cricket this morning to get this hot spat rocking so I could do this shit. I'm not lying. I wouldn't do all that just to lie. But yeah, Jim Jones, go commit a violent act against Wack 100 or something and stop having people dying around you, bro. That's selfish. Don't let people die around you. Don't let your motherfucking gangsters motherfucking be pussy around you, all because you're a confidential informant that can't participate in gang activities no more. Or your freedom is at risk of being taken away and your agreement is being put in shreds. They're just waiting. They're just itching to shred your fucking agreement too. I hope you know that. The FBI, they want clout nowadays too. And they see the ultimate clout that they can get is exposing you as a confidential informant. And they just waiting. They waiting for you to slip up, nigga. So make the right move, not the wrong move. And stop doing shows in backyards, nigga. I don't believe this is a motherfucking lounge either, nigga. This is like a fucking backyard at a community center, nigga. Stop it. And apply some pressure, niggas. All that pressure getting applied to your ass right now. You know what I mean? Wack 100, salute. That was a good move right there. Keep it up. Stay alive. Jim Jones, it's your turn. It's your move. What you gonna do? Hey, Trav, stop being a bitch ass nigga and go do something. Do something, nigga. Stop talking all this and that and go do something, nigga. You don't need no Jim Jones motherfucking word to go do something, nigga. Niggas playing with your name, go do something, nigga. And I'm out.